So on the screen now, you'll be seeing the health, mobility, will, and aim of all 10 Master Sergeants. The events in this video are fictional, as the characters portrayed within. Any similarities to anyone living or dead are merely coincidental and have been created at random by XCOM's name generator. Seriously. Hello one and all, Mickey Surviving RNG, and welcome back to XCOM EW Long War AI Pets. What's that? There's not a squad ready to go? What travesty is this? That's right, Big Sky, you head out there and just carpet bomb the entire area. So yeah, this episode is the bonus episode between last episode's Large Landed and next week's Crashed Raider. We're going to hand out a bunch of medals, and these medals will only go to Master Sergeants, although like the Employee of the Month medal, they are not permanent medals. Soldiers can gain or lose them, and they'll be based on what Master Sergeants have the highest and lowest stats. So highest or lowest health, highest or lowest mobility, highest or lowest will, and highest or lowest aim. Those will be the 8 medals for Master Sergeants. And even though I know, guys, in Long War, it was made so that Master Sergeants got a random +1 to one of their stats every 4 missions, I won't check those medals until we get another soldier reach Master Sergeant. Then I'll check all their stats and make sure that medals don't need to be moved. And as I mentioned last episode, we'll also be handing out the counterpart to the Employee of the Month medal, the Dunce Cap, the soldier with the lowest kills to missions ratio. But like with the Employee of the Month medal, that will only apply to soldiers that have actually been on 5 missions. But first, as we can see by Snyder here, who's got over the 6,000 XP mark, like with Gerard +1, who also made over 6,000 XP a while back, he's at Master Sergeant +1. We have to hand out a random Master Sergeant +1 perk to Snyder and Larry, who again made it to just over 6,000 XP. So let's go do that. So ram.org, a random number between 1 and 167, it is 35. What is 35? 35 kind of sounds familiar. Is it good? I think? Lightning reflexes. Oh, damn. That's not great. That's actually really bad. That's actually really, really bad. Damn it. And the reason why that's bad is because the first Master Sergeant +1 perk goes to Snyder, not to Larry. We're going down the list. If it went to Larry, that'd be amazing. Another close range soldier, also with concealment and lightning reflexes, amazing. But this lightning reflexes goes to Snyder, who is a sniper, a proper sniper, not extended range sniper, an actual proper sniper. Damn it. That is completely useless on him. Well, crap. And there it is, lightning reflexes. Damn it. 2 for 2. 2 Master Sergeant +1 perks so far, and both have been rubbish. Lightning reflexes on a true sniper, and Legio Paternostra on Gerard, when every single officer we have has Legio Paternostra. Okay, well, that is how it goes. Roll me another number for Larry. 49. Yeah, I remember 35 actually being really good, and 34's Close Encounters. That'd have been even worse for a sniper. But still, what was it? 49. That is Pyrokinesis. I mean, it's not terrible. There it is. It's not terrible, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it's not bad. It has its uses. If we need to destroy cover and it's not urgent, we can do that. Or if we've got a unit that's exposed, we can surround him with fire and he wouldn't be able to run away. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not amazing either. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. At least not Legio Paternostra or lightning reflexes for a sniper. So, on to the medals. So, on the screen now, you'll be seeing the health, mobility, will, and aim of all 10 Master Sergeants. So, let's start off with who has got the most health. And I have to alt-tab out to see this because I've got it in my little document here. And the most 10 health is joint owned by Frank and Perry. And as such, nobody gets the medal Beefcake. It's a shame, I know, but if 2 Master Sergeants have the same highest or lowest stat, that medal simply does not get handed out. And as I mentioned, guys, don't worry, every 4 missions, a stat is picked at random and increased by 1. Except for mobility, I believe. Yeah, I think mobility doesn't actually get affected by that +1 random stat. Okay, so we're skipping that medal. Next up is Glass Cannon, who has the lowest amount of health. And looking at these stats, of course, it is going to be Glenn Friendly, who in fact would have 4 health. He would have 4 health, the minimum health any soldier could have. He would have that at Master Sergeant. It's only because I accidentally leveled him up when we finished the base defense, because, you know, it was a really long mission, I was, you know, incredibly tired, and I forgot Spirit de Corps was an officer perk, and it kicked out of his tree at the end of the mission, and I clicked on it again, and it gave him stat increases for 1 more level, and it being his final level, I couldn't simply skip the stat increases of a following level, because, you know, it was the last level. So yeah, he would have been on 4 health, but even being on 5, he still has the lowest health out of anyone. Wow. So yeah, Friendly, you get Glass Cannon. Congratulations. Next up, we have got Never Skip Leg Day, who is going to have the highest mobility. And looking at the stats, it is joint between, wow, Michael Bay, Larry, Michael Frank, that's actually incredible that a gunner would have joint highest mobility, and Snyder, again, a sniper as well. A sniper and a gunner have joint highest mobility. Okay, so no one gets the medal, never skip leg day. So next up we have Couch Potato, Master Sergeant with the lowest mobility. And there's actually an incredibly small spread here between highest and lowest. Highest is 14, mid is 13, and lowest on his own, Vincent Minnelli with 12. Wow. Now this actually kind of makes sense. Not only is he a sniper, so snipers don't tend to have particularly high mobility anyway, but he is also a rocketeer. And although I'm not including any pluses or minuses on here, which are applied via the gear, the rocket launcher becomes a part of that soldier. You never have a choice to remove it. So when you get the fire rocket ability, that puts a -1 or 2 mobility to that soldier, and it's permanent. And it doesn't get applied via this little extra bit here. It just deducts it from this main base mobility. So yeah, Vincent, that medal is all yours, buddy. Maybe head to the gym every once in a while, yeah? And then we have got Cool Under Pressure, soldier with the highest will. Well, I mean, we all know who that's going to be, guys. Come on. Of course it's going to be Van Dorn. As the hero unit that he is, he was given extra will. On top of that, his hero perk, and no, not his random rookie perk, his hero perk was Steadfast, giving him +5 will, which puts him at a staggering 72 will. And that is without any So Others May Live upgrades. +1 aim and +1 will, going on a mission with an officer superior to him who has the perk So Others May Live. He will never get that, and he still has the highest will. The closest next will is Lowry with 65. Wow. He has 7 more will. That is amazing. Van Dorn, that is why we made you an officer. You're always cool under pressure. And even though I said these medals aren't permanent and they can lose them and gain them, I'm pretty sure Van Dorn's gonna have this medal for the rest of the campaign. Assuming, of course, he stays alive. You know, if he dies, then technically he would actually lose the medal. Unlike his other medals, which stay with him when he's dead. That medal, they lose if they die. Anyway, next we have Nervous Wreck, who has the lowest will for Master Sergeants. And you know what, guys? This actually kind of makes sense. Given the insane aim that Snyder has, and that he's such an amazing soldier as is, it would make sense that his weakness would be his mind. All he cares for is the kill. He has 47 will at Master Sergeant. So the Nervous Wreck medal goes to you, buddy. Congratulations. Maybe go see a counsellor. I guess double tapping from half the map away is having a detrimental effect on your mental well-being. With the next lowest will being Michael Bay. That makes sense as well. Michael Bay has insecurities about his grenades. Yep, that does make sense. And then to the final stat, we have aim. Who has got the highest aim for the Deadshot medal? And it is, incredibly, or not incredibly, Owen Wilson. Because like with Friendly, Wilson here got 1 too many stat upgrades, which would make sense given that in his perk tree he's actually got 2 officer perks. So twice I completely forgot, or actually this might have been so far back that I was just given the perk back by clicking on it, not realising that it was giving them increased stats. Yeah, I think this was the one. I think somebody was commenting saying watch out giving perks back to soldiers that lost their perks when they came back to base, so it was giving them increased stats. So yeah, okay, I'd given him, yeah, 2 too many stat upgrades, but I only realised by the time he got to Gunnery Sergeant. So when he got to Master Sergeant, I gave him Field Medic via the console to counteract 1 of those 2 too many, which unfortunately still left him on 1 too many stat upgrades. But what you gonna do? As I mentioned at the time, he is not a shooty class, he doesn't have any multi-shot perks, so he gets the medal Deadshot at 107 aim. And in fact, Snyder with 104 is only 3 off. Yeah, I think it is that 1 too many stat upgrades. But hey, what you gonna do? Wilson cheated his way to that medal, Deadshot. Congratulations, buddy. And then the last medal to hand out, at least for Master Sergeants, who has got the lowest aim? Well, it's Bay, at 80 aim at Master Sergeant, with Perry being incredibly 1 aim ahead at 81. So Bay, for now at least, you are short-sighted. Well done, buddy. I feel your pain. I really do. So, for the final medal we are going to be handing out, who is going to get the dunce cap? Let me have a look at my document here, and you guys will be seeing the same. So yeah, what the hell are you looking at right now? You're probably asking? This is all the soldiers that have been on 5 or more missions, with Snyder at the top, having the highest kills to missions ratio. 16 missions, 65 kills, that's a kills to missions ratio of 4.06, with Gerard a little bit behind at 3.47, Vincent a tiny bit behind that at 3.45, and McLean a little bit behind that at 3.34, with Flareshard incredibly in 5th at 3 kills per mission. And in fact, you can even see here that Gerard held the medal for Employee of the Month on episode 16, and then lost it on episode 17, where McLean got it, and then held the medal until episode 37, where Snyder got it, and has held it ever since. So, interesting stuff, I guess. And yeah, what is this information in between? -1M plus 1K. Although I am not taking them into account in the calculations, simply because I don't need to right now. We'll take Snyder as an example. Snyder here has -1M. That means in his stats screen, he's been on 16 missions. Is that correct, Snyder? It is 16 missions, but he's actually technically only been on 15. Why is that the case? Well, if you guys remember the base defense, a bunch of people took fatigue or exhaustion penalty when they weren't supposed to. They weren't on the base defense, but were fatigued or exhausted regardless. And as I mentioned at the time, this also increased the number of missions they have been on. Now, this is important because it would technically lower his average kills to missions ratio. Now, as I mentioned, I haven't taken these into account yet because it's just not necessary. In fact, if I had taken it into account, Snyder would have only been on 15 missions, and that would give him a kills to missions ratio of 4.33. That would actually up his kills to missions ratio, but even without it, he's still in the lead. So, what is the plus 1k then? Well, you can probably tell by Karlok here with plus 7k, and Illustrious with plus 5. Anytime a soldier has captured an alien, I count it as a kill. Now, granted, I get that's the point. They don't kill them, they capture them, I get it. But it seems incredibly unfair that a soldier would go to the trouble and the risk of capturing an alien and not have it show on their stats screen. So basically, I mark it here whenever they've captured an alien, just so that the time comes, I can count it towards their kills to missions ratio. So that leads us on to who has the lowest kills to missions ratio. Well, let's start off with Christopher Walken, who is still injured for 17 days. Right, yeah, because I run and gunned you before you'd cloaked, so you didn't cloak because you were run and gunning instead of already being cloaked, so you didn't cloak and then you got shot. That makes sense. So, Walken, you have been on 8 missions with only 5 kills, putting your kills to missions ratio at 0.62. Actually, 0.625. But yeah, 0.62. That puts you joint lowest. And normally the deciding factor would be who has been on the most missions, because that would prove that they are more consistent in keeping their kills to missions ratio. But both Illustrious and Walken have been on 8 missions. Well, first, let's deal with Walken. Walken, you're getting a pass in this one. You are getting a pass. And this pass will continue for as long as you are an operative. I think it is incredibly unfair to hold you to the same standards as everybody else when all you carry on almost every single one of your missions is a pistol. I think that is really, really unfair. So, buddy, you're getting a pass. When that pass will end, I don't know. Obviously, after Exalt being taken care of, but at what point after that? I don't know, because getting rid of Exalt and immediately giving the dunce cap to him would be kind of unfair. So maybe give him, I don't know, 2 or 3 missions after that point. So next up, Illustrious, also with 8 missions and 5 kills. Again, putting you at kills missions ratio of 0.625. And like Walken, I'm going to give you a pass. Well, it's not really a pass, it's more like you've earned not being at the bottom. You have captured 5 aliens. Adding that to your kills total would up your kills from 5 to 10, putting your kills to missions ratio at 1.25, which is still pretty low. Bottom 10, I think, but definitely not bottom 1. So Illustrious, lucky you, you don't get the dunce cap. But the winner of that medal is Mr. Johnson. You have no excuse, my friend. 8 missions, that's not even a small amount. It's not like you've been on 5, with the first few ones being bad luck, and only 6 kills. Now, granted, Rocketeers, I don't use them as killers, which would make sense. I use them to either destroy a huge amount of cover for 2 or 3 enemies, or to target a massive group of enemies just to deal damage across all of them. But as a result, that rarely kills. Hence why your kills to missions ratio of 0.75 is what sticks. So you get the dunce cap medal. For now, at least, buddy. For now. You are an officer after all, and you have so others may live, so maybe I'll have you lead the next mission. So yeah, let's see if you can get a few kills in the next mission. That would put Renee in the danger zone of having the lowest kills to missions ratio at 9 missions and 7 kills, and a kills to missions ratio of 0.77, which is kind of odd, but I suppose it makes sense. Also, why are you wearing all this armor? You should not be wearing this stuff, buddy, because yeah, I use you quite a lot. You've got double tap, and more importantly, your random rookie perk was disabling shot. Although I suppose that's the reason I used you a lot, and also the reason you don't get a lot of kills. That makes sense. But anyway, that is all the medals for today, but the episode is not done yet. For starters, at the end of the episode, I'll be rolling the dice to find out who will be the next soldier, who's going to get this 63 aim legend here. And right at the end of the episode, well, like with the last episode, I'm going to leave you guys enough time to write in the comments below if you want to be the soldier, and roll the dice, grab a random name, record like a minute of footage, add it to the rest of all the edited footage right before I upload the video. But before that, I want to talk to you guys about facilities. Very important, interesting stuff here. But in all seriousness, I've been looking at this and thinking, how are we going to plan our base now? Because I've been doing some maths, and I already knew that we needed 1 more standard satellite uplink, and then down here, a single satellite nexus, which puts our total satellite uplinks at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, for a total of 16 countries. Now, granted, that isn't efficient. The best way to do it would be 3 standard uplinks, and then 3 nexus uplinks, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Unfortunately, that is 3 nexuses. I can't afford that. And not to mention, I'd have to actually get rid of 2 of these. But you know what? It's fine. I've already checked this. It's fine. We're simply going to have 1 less building space to work with. So yeah, satellite uplink and satellite nexus there. Or actually, technically, satellite nexus there, not here. Because, and I've done the maths as well, we need 2 Illyrium generators to power everything that we need to power. Again, again, I went to the wiki, I did all the maths for all the buildings that we got left, for the amount of power that we have left, and we need an Illyrium generator here and another one here. Although, to be more precise, I don't actually think we need the adjacency bonus. I'm pretty sure we don't. Maybe we just need one adjacency bonus, but either way, yes, the Illyrium generators will go here and here, for argument's sake. Then, of course, the Scilab will go here to get the adjacency bonus for this, which means that, yes, we will miss out on 2 lab adjacency bonuses, but I'm pretty sure we're doing really good for scientists right now, and I suspect we're going to run out of research relatively quickly, he says. But either way, over here, we have 2 buildings left to build. One is the alien relay, which will go here, and the last one is the Gollop chamber that will go there, and that will be our entire facilities built. So that's the plan. If you think I've got my maths wrong, feel free to go to the wiki and double check, but I'm pretty sure it's okay, he says. So yeah, guys, I guess I will skip to future me, and you guys will find out which soldier has been rolled as this guy right here. Okay, and we are back. It is Friday, the day before the video goes out. We've got all the names in the hat, and the winner is Nemisha Star. So both you and Josh will be heading out on the next mission, the Crashed Raider. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to close range that like button, type in Nanomachine in the comments below, and let anybody else know if they enjoy the video as well. It really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys back next time for more XCOM EW Long War AI Pets, when we're going to completely strip a raider down for... Thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.